Hello, world. Interested in learning how to grow gourmet mushrooms? Stay tuned. You'll learn here on Setas Mushrooms. Here at Setas, we are growing many things. We're growing gourmet mushrooms. We've got pioppino, chestnut, shiitake. We actually have about 29 different varieties of gourmet beneficial mushrooms that we are growing. We are also going to be growing Cordyceps militaris, which will be our 30th mushroom. And we do plan on growing many more here at Setas Mushrooms. At Setas Mushrooms, we are a circular farm. We have many inputs and many outputs. So we have many revenue streams here at Setas. Because really, if you want to have a sustainable farm that's going to produce for the long run and provide you with a future that is capable of giving you exactly what you want, and to be able to have something in the future for your family, then you really need to have a farm that is producing multiple revenue streams. Days are gone of having one revenue stream or even two or three. In fact, we have a circular economy here at Setas Mushrooms, or a circular business, where we capitalize on the entire life cycle. Inside the big barn there, we have a mycology laboratory, a 2,000 square foot incubation chamber or incubation room. We have a 1,800 square foot fruiting chamber or fruiting room with 6 fruiting chambers in them. Both the fruiting chambers and the incubation rooms are humidity controlled as well as temperature controlled. So yes, I have 3 AC units in that barn. That barn is 50 by 100, and there is an attached barn on the side that is 78 by 38, I believe it is. And inside that small pole barn or open pole barn, that is our compost pile. That's actually one of the last items that we capitalize here on at Setas Mushrooms, is our compost. In fact, we sell a great deal of compost, which it's primarily based on mushrooms, but we also add in chickens. So, in fact, well, we don't add the chicken itself, we add the chicken excrement and the venting. Venting is the manure. And underneath our barn, you'll over time see that we've got 25 birds right now, and they provide chicken excrement that we put inside our compost pile. So our compost is also, we control that as well. We control the amount of water. We control as you can see, our compost is covered. We have an automatic automatic watering system, as well as an aerated compost pile. And that aerated compost that comes on once a day. Yeah, the aerated compost, there we go. That comes on every half hour for a minute to make sure that the biology in there is getting active, or getting air, as well as the compost itself is its food. And then you have food, air, and you need water for life. So we give our compost 15 minutes of water once every single day. And inside, we have our chickens, to where we shake out the excrement and we put the excrement inside our compost pile. That slide is coming down from our operations, where we are putting spent blocks down into our compost pile, as well as on a mushroom farm we sometimes have contaminated blocks, and so that just adds to our compost. So even on our failed opportunities, we still capitalize on it and make a buck or two. So that's just a little bit about Setas Mushrooms Farm. You're going to learn a whole lot more about us as time goes on. Inside, we have a walk-in cooler. Right next to that, we're going to be building a walk-in oven. Right there you see two silos. Well, those aren't just silos. We call those thermal batteries. And in the future, those two silos are going to heat and cool our farm all year round. And then on top of all three of our barns, you're going to see, hopefully this year, if not definitely next year, we're going to be putting 104 kilowatts of solar on the roof of those three barns. So stay tuned to learn a whole lot more about Setas and where we're going, because I'll tell you what, the sky's not the limit. We're going to outer space, folks. We are one day going to step foot on Mars, and we're going to get there from mushrooms and innovative agriculture and sustainable agricultural practices. In fact, on our farm, most of what we produce, it's carbon negative. So if you want to learn how to produce carbon negative products, stay tuned and learn more about Setas Mushrooms. Have a beautiful day, all. Take care.